Hello, this is going to be a tarot and oracle card reading for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. So if you have Scorpio in a major chart placement, this reading could be for you. If, however, you don't have it in a major chart placement that you know of, and you were still drawn to this reading or you found it on your homepage, this reading could still be for you. As you know, Spirit might have thought, hey, it matches your situation. This could still be a sign for you. But keep in mind, whether you have Scorpio in your chart or not, that this is a general collective reading. This is not a personal reading, so you still need to use your intuition to know if it's for you. If you want to know for sure, get a personal reading from me on my website. My website address is www.bossasswitch1111.com. You can find the link below. Just make sure you're on the right website, because there are impersonators out there that like to try and scam people. But if you're on www.bossasswitch1111.com, 4 ones, then you're on the right website, the correct website to get a reading from me. So this reading is also timeless, which means it shouldn't matter when I create the reading or post the reading. What truly matters is when you notice this reading, when it shows up for you, okay? So I'm kind of like pausing because I'm noticing, you know, that I'm having problems with my throat chakra. And okay, it is morning, but I do still feel like it's happening because I need to say that someone is having a problem speaking up. Someone is having a problem speaking their truth. We'll see if that comes out in the reading, but I feel like it's been a while since I felt that way, but sorry for the raspy voice. I have been doing a lot of readings lately, and so that's a lot of talking. Okay, but the show must go on. So we're going to use this deck here. This is Issues by Fire Witch Tarot. I do not get paid to plug her products or anything, but she does have very beautiful decks. So we're going to start off using that. To find out about this situation, you know, what's going on in this situation, or what did go on. Could be possibly what goes on in the future, but let's just figure out kind of a few of the issues that may have taken place with regard to this situation, and that way you can use these details to know if this resonates for you, if it sounds familiar. Okay, so either you were, or you were dealing with, take it how it resonates with you, somebody who had very high expectations. It says meticulous and picky as F. So you were definitely dealing with somebody, or like I said, it could be you, take it how it resonates. Somebody who's just really, really picky, needed everything to be a certain way, or maybe just picky in, you know, what they wanted out of a partner. And we also have that we have bored, tired of the same S-H-I-T. So they got bored easily, and they're picky. And so they got disconnected here. It says hard time bonding, mentally and emotionally detached. So take that how it resonates. Was this you? Was it that person? Does this resonate with you? Let me know in the comments below as we go about this reading. And, you know, they were difficult to deal with. We have challenging lover, difficult to deal with here. So picky, meticulous about maybe how things are done in their house. They would get bored really easily, and then they would get disconnected from you. And maybe they got disconnected and that made you bored. I don't know. This person was really difficult to deal with. And on top of it, there was family interference. Now that could be, you know, maybe they were that way and your family didn't like how they treated you. So it doesn't have to be all of this with one person. So take it how it resonates. It says relatives are butting in, family manipulation, nosy loved ones. So again, let me know in the comment section below if this resonates with you, if you think this reading is for you. Like if you sit here and you're like, you know what, it feels like she's talking just to me, chances are it is a sign for you. Even if one little detail's off, This reading could still be meant for you to take something from it. But if it leaves you completely confused and you're just like, I don't know, either one of two things. Either it hasn't happened yet, and maybe you'll look back in the future and you go, you know, I remember that reading. Oh, that was for me. Or, you know, maybe it's not for you. So you need to use your intuition to know. So we went through that. I also have a What Went Wrong deck. Let's get a little more from that to get some more details here. Like I said, it could be, you know, one of these things resonate. It could be all of these, because this reading could be for multiple people. So if there's, you know, enough in this reading that resonates, you can definitely take it for you. But it's not necessarily that every little detail has to resonate. Because like I said, sometimes it could be a little wink to one person saying this is for you, and another detail could be for somebody else. Keep that in mind. So only take what resonates out of the reading. And that will help you get the message that Spirit's trying to get to you. What else happened in this situation, or will happen, or what's going on here? If that was meant to pop out, let it pop out. Yeah, so somebody, I don't know if this was you or them, it says always giving them or you shit and complaining. So, you know, if it was this person that we were talking about before, you know, they were meticulous, picky as fuck, and getting tired of the same shit happening, giving you shit, complaining, or it could be vice versa. So they became disconnected, and they were a challenging person to deal with, and family tried to intervene and put their 2 cents in when they probably shouldn't be. And then we have 2 forgiving, taking advantage of the kindness. So I feel like, let's say that was them, then you were 2 forgiving, and they took advantage of your kindness. So, like I said, each one of these cards that comes out doesn't have to be the same person. Take it how it resonates within your connection. Yeah, we have nosy fucks a gossiping. So that, I think that's that family, the relationship people were gossiping, stepping in, and that just created more problems. I mean, it's like you already, you know, have problems because, you know, you got somebody who's picky and meticulous. Maybe they were that way and you got tired of them, and then you got disconnected because they were a challenging lover. But, you know, then you talk to your family and you tell them, oh, this is going on, and you know, the family gets nosy, gossips, doesn't like who you're with. I don't know. So you might have been giving them shit about how they act. They might have been giving you shit about how you act. But either way, I feel like you were 2 forgiving and they took advantage of your kindness. And then we also have sex drive is high. You couldn't handle it. So one of you had a sex drive that was higher than the others. Again, not every little detail has to fit out of the situation. So take what resonates. And then we have on the bottom here, I feel like I need to take that. It says needing space. I don't know how to tell you I need some space without hurting your feelings. So somebody needed space here, didn't know how to tell the person, didn't want to hurt the person's feelings. It's funny because the girl in this picture and the girl in this picture, so I feel like whoever was 2 forgiving also needed space. Because look, they're like the same person. So let me know in the comment section below if you feel like this reading is for you. And if so, what happened? What happened? Okay, so now I'm gonna do, because we're not doing timing yet. We're not, you know, doing 6 months to a year or sooner. That I like to get into in the extendeds. But long terms, what's gonna happen with this person, spirits? What's gonna happen with this situation with this person? Not necessarily for the person watching with another person, with this person, spirits. In the future, what's kind of that ultimate outcome with this person? Is this one of those they change and you get back together? Or is this one of those, leave them in the past? Move on. What's going on with this person? Obviously, there's a reason why Spirit feels a need to tell you about this person. So either it will be that they're changing, or it will be that maybe you're thinking about them and you're trying to get this guidance on whether you should take them back, or, you know, so there's obviously a reason why Spirit's telling you this. So what is this, Spirits? What is going to happen with this person? What is this person going to do towards the person watching in the 3D, not the 5D, and then in the future, long term? What's the long-term outcome here? Okay. Yeah, so we have you. So maybe that's the problem here. You're going to have to feel like there's a decision to be made. You might feel blindfolded. You don't know what to do here. You feel kind of tortured by this situation, but there is a moon there, which means that there's at least some things partially that need to come to light, that your path will at least be illuminated partially at this point in time, to where you can make a decision. And maybe that's this reading is telling you what to do. We do have here, you do need to set boundaries with this person. Use your head over your heart and set boundaries, whatever that means. I think if you set boundaries and you stick by them and you use your head over your heart, when it's time to make this decision, when you're feeling, maybe it's now, maybe it's in the future, when you're feeling like you need to make a decision, we have the Ace of Swords. So this is clarity. So you'll at least get clarity. This can also be victory and success. I'm going to pull some more cards on this. So what is this Ace of Swords? Is this clarity, or what's going to happen in the future, long term? We have the Hermit wanting to, the Hangman wanting to pop out here. So that's, you know, things may have been stuck, energy in the past, but the sun is shining through. This is somebody seeing things in a new perspective. Could even be having a spiritual awakening, but like seeing things in a new perspective, having an aha moment. So I don't know if that's you getting this clarity and having a new perspective, or that person. What is this Ace of Swords? The Hangman is major arcana here. So that's kind of the bigger picture, that things are, somebody's going to see things in a new perspective, either you or them, after kind of looking at the situation differently. And then we have fast communication. So I feel like this could be this person. Maybe you set boundaries, and so that makes them see things differently. And then all of a sudden they want to communicate with you quickly. But we have Seven of Swords. So Seven of Swords can be a lot of things. I'm going to need to pull more on that. That can be somebody being sneaky, deceptive, usually is. But it can also be somebody running away without telling you how they feel. He's taking all these books with them. So like taking their knowledge with them, not telling you all the things, not telling you things, running away and not telling you things. It can also be somebody needing to be strategic. But here we got them seeing it, or somebody seeing things in a new perspective after you set boundaries. You make a decision, you set boundaries, you get clarity, maybe victory, maybe success, not sure. They see things in a new perspective. They want to, you've got also this, there's a book with a magnifying glass. So them studying you, them wanting to come in and give you a message, but then we got them running away. So maybe they come in and message you, but then they run away. Or this could be needing to be strategic. So let's find out more. But something that I just noticed here that I've never noticed before, so I definitely feel like I need to say this. I've never thought to look at this or say this, that there's still a door open. Even though they're running away, they're leaving the door open. So they might come in, say something, and run away, but yet they're leaving a door open for you. Never thought to see that or look at that and say that. So Spirit made me look at that and say that. What else, Spirits? What is this Ace of Swords? What is this ending? What is this new perspective? Yeah, and them running away, but it's to go work on themselves, to go do shadow work, to go on the soul journey. So you setting boundaries, you know, that could be you running away and going to work on yourself. But it could be you setting boundaries, and they see things in a new perspective, so they want to work on themselves. So now they're going to work on themselves and do some shadow work, which is what's needed, especially if we're talking about twin flames here. It's the old storyline. Somebody here is sad and feels like all is lost, feels like nothing is going to come of this situation, but there's still 2 cups standing, and 5 means the situation will change. Oh, this is going to be one of those they come back changed ones. I can feel it now. Which, you know, isn't too bad because the stuff that's done here isn't too bad. I mean, I don't have cheating here or anything. I mean, that doesn't mean it didn't happen. It just didn't come out, but still. What is the Seven of Swords, though? I don't know. Are they going to let us know what that is? I think it's just somebody running away and not telling you everything to go work on themselves. And that leaves them sad. Maybe you just feeling like all is lost. Seeing things in a new perspective, and that's what changes things because you set boundaries, or whoever the divine feminine is sets boundaries. We have Seven of Pentacles. So that's you, you know, you've done a manifestation, you've done a spell, you planted the seeds, and that's just you just waiting for it to show up in your 3D. You're just waiting. There's books there she's on, so maybe you've studied how to do this. You're just waiting. The takeaway from that card is that there is movement. You just can't see it. It's underneath the surface. It's what you don't see. It's the universe setting things up. So we have a Page of Swords. This person's checking you out on social media now or in the near future, wanting to come in and kind of defend themselves, defend the situation, maybe even just send you a message. They're feeling left out in the cold, but it's a 5, so that means that can change. And they're seeing you like the Queen of Pentacles. They're seeing you go through a glow up. They see you be abundant and nurturing. You're sitting in your power. If you're the divine feminine, divine masculine is watching you. Karma comes in to balance the scales. Seven of Swords, overcoming obstacles, but you needing to stand your ground. Also, though, there might be a little bit about you needing to focus your energy because your manifestations might be all over the place. And that might be why they're taking a while to come in here. Knight of Pentacles. As we talk about why they're taking so long, this is somebody coming in with an offer, but it takes forever. That is the slowest card in the deck. And so that is the reason why that takes so slow is because Spirit or this person is trying to set things up to be stable long term, okay? So we don't know timing on this, so they will come in with an offer, but it's taking forever. So either it has taken forever and it'll come in soon, or it's going to continue taking forever. We're going to get into timing in the bonus extended reading. Before I get into that, make sure you're subscribed to this channel and click the notification bell to be notified when I put out my videos. That way you don't miss any videos, any crucial information of what Spirit's trying to get to you to help you with this situation. Be sure to like the channel, share it if you can, and definitely, like I said, comment down below. Let me know if you think this is for you. Does this situation match what you've gone through? I definitely, when I make these situations, it's kind of lonely if I don't get a lot of comments to know, or at least one comment to know, who is this for? You know, you're making the video, you're putting it out there, trying to help people, and it's like really, really, I love it when people leave comments and let me know if it's for them, who this is resonating with, and I love connecting with you guys, I really do. So definitely leave a comment, do all that stuff. It also helps me to connect to your energy so that in the future, I can have a better connection with you to pick up on messages for you, you know, even if it's I claim or whatever, or I don't claim, whatever it is. So doing all those things, interacting with my videos, I think it strengthens the bond, the spiritual bond between us so that I can pick up more on your message for the future. So I think that's awesome. Yeah, so I'm going to go now into the bonus extended reading where we look into what's going to happen in the next, 6 months to a year or sooner. And that way we're going to find out if this offer is going to come in that time period, or is it after that? And what is this offer? Is this marriage, or is this just, sure, we'll get back together? Like, what is this? What is going on here? We're going to get a lot more information. So if you think this might be for you, watch that bonus extended reading. I'll pull charms, get advice cards, maybe some manifestation cards to tell what you can do to make this go smoother. Obviously, there's a reason why Spirit is telling you about it. You might get to the point, especially if you get to the point of surrender, if you're a twin flame, you might get to the point where you don't even care anymore. But there's obviously a reason why Spirit keeps throwing it back in your faces, whether we're talking your repeating numbers, your signs and synchronicities, or these readings. There's obviously a reason. Spirit needs you to know. So it's a good idea to watch them anyway, even if you think you don't care. There's still something you need to know. Okay, so I'm gonna go now to do that. If you by chance want a personal reading, you can get one on my website. Like I said, it's www.bossasswitch1111.com. I do recommend longer readings, the longer the better if you can afford them, because obviously we get so much more information. The more cards we pull, it's just time consuming, especially I do the pop-out method, which I feel, I don't know, it's probably fine not doing the pop-out method. There's a lot of tarot card readers that do that, but I just feel better about it. I feel like it's more accurate. I don't know. I just like it better. It's more fun because you just get to see them fly out too. So, you know, it takes a little bit of time, but you get so much more good information the longer the reading is. So I do recommend longer readings, but you know, my readings start at $20 and go from there. So I can work with the $20 one as well. Just throwing that out there. You know, we can get some details for you with the $20 one as well. Okay, so I'm going to go to the extended right now, get you a lot more details. If you haven't signed up for my Patreon yet, go down below, click the link, it takes you over there. It's only $5.55, and that's not just for this one reading. That actually is you signing up for exclusive access to all of the bonus extended readings that I've done up until this point and all of the readings that I do going forward for whatever time period you pay for. So it's awesome. You can cancel at any time. I think maybe you sign up to do it monthly or whatever, but I think maybe you have the option to do it just one time. I'm not even sure because I haven't been on that end. But if you do sign up monthly, you can cancel at any time. But I do truly appreciate those of you who stay patrons month to month. It is what's going to allow me to keep doing these readings for you and support this channel. So thank you so much. Plus, you keep getting exclusive access to all of the bonus extended readings that I've done and will do for just $5.55 a month. I think that's awesome. So I hope you do too, and I hope you enjoy the readings. When I do these extended readings, let me tell you, Spirit shows off. Spirit, a lot of times, will throw out so many synchronicities and it makes it so fun. Sometimes they do it in this reading too. Like, you know, I pulled a lot of cards. This is a long reading for, you know, the first part here. But sometimes I just feel like I need to keep going until I get the full picture. Now I feel like I have the full picture that there will be an offer with this person, but it's going to take a really long time, or it already has taken a long time. So you might hear from this person, but then they're going to like dart, but they're going to leave a door open. It's to go work on themselves, to do this shadow work. It may leave you feeling sad, feeling like all is lost, but they're still going to be checking you out. Karma will come into play and balance things out. But in order to get all this, you have to set boundaries with this person. And that might mean walking away. I'm not sure because it doesn't say walking away. It just says set boundaries, but it'll bring in this clarity and eventually success here. So that's what you've got. That's your reading. Go down below, click the link to get into my Patreon, because we will find out so much more, so many more juicy details to what's going on in this reading. I will see you there.